Hey guys, how's it going? There's something going on in the news. Oh, and the wealth card is at the bottom of my deck. We're going to talk about that. Look at that. The wealth card is at the bottom of the deck. This is what's going on. I just caught this on the news because I've been home for a little bit. But, okay, so we did a reading. We did the reading for the Grand Conjunct. But one of the things I talked about in the last read was the stimulus bill. Okay. Now, one of the things is, I know they made a deal before the winter solstice, but I felt something would happen after. But I felt something would happen in December. Okay. One of the areas I was confused on, and I couldn't get a clear-cut answer, was the check. If we'll get a check, what it would be, and all this stuff. I couldn't get a clear-cut answer. So I told you guys, I'm not sure if we're getting a check. I'm not sure what's going on that. So I didn't give an affirmative answer on that. But I felt unemployment, that would go fine. And this is the news. Okay, if you haven't seen it yet, some of you have. But one of the things is, okay, they make their deal, they give it to Trump, right? And Trump can either sign it or he can veto it, okay? We know that, right? We're there. But Trump is threatening to veto it. Now, I know some of you at first might be like, oh, that's terrible. No. Let me read what's going on in case you guys don't know. Hold on. Oh, there it went away. That's good. Great. Hold on. President Donald Trump on Tuesday said he is asking for changes to the coronavirus relief bill passed by Congress, leaving the future of the $900 billion stimulus in doubt. Trump's position could threaten to torpedo the carefully drafted bill, which his own administration helped negotiate, a move that could lead to a government shutdown. Now, we don't want a government shutdown, of course, okay, and send the economy into a tailspin if he carried through veto. So that is not good. We don't want that. But see, it really depends on what the Republicans do. Okay, this is the deal. And he said, I'm asking Congress to amend the bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 per couple. And Trump sent in a video release on Twitter. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items in the legislation or to send me a suitable bill. Okay, now as far as certain cuts and stuff, that's probably going to be a little complex for me to get to. But there is some people kind of in support of his move. And I know some American people definitely want that because a $600 stimulus check doesn't even cover rent, right? That's one of the things. And it looks like there's another quote from Mitch McConnell. We can finally report what our nation has needed to hear for a very long time, where help is on the way. Okay, so this is the deal that I'm going to read on. He's not happy about this. Is a stimulus check going to be increased? Is that one thing? Now, I know cutting some things out, he may cut out some stuff we need. See, that's the challenge. So that's the part that might be like this, especially if it's any kind of coronavirus relief. But I know that many of you want to know about that stimulus check, and that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm going to read on. And it's kind of funny that wealth was at the bottom of my deck, okay? So that's what we're going to check out. Is Trump, we're going to check if he's going to veto the bill. If it even has to go that far, or will it go back and everything, and everybody like redo the bill and maybe give a bigger stimulus check? Is he going to do something good this time? Now, see, if Trump does something good, I'll say it. I'm okay with that. I would love to get a bigger check, and I know you would, and everybody else. We need it. Okay, there's a lot of people faced with eviction and various things like that. Let's see what's going on. I'm so curious. But once I saw this news, I went, oh, let me get on YouTube because this is big stuff. See what's going on. There's that wealth card again. See it? something going on. Now, I kind of think that, Trump, he, is he trying to get in good with the American people here, with this? But what he wants to cut that he considers wasteful, that may be a challenge here. But is this going to throw into a government shutdown? I think I'll ask the hangman to show for that one. So, Spirit, show me the hangman if that is going to happen. So, we're not there yet, but there's a lot of people. You know what? I'll go back. I'll shuffle along the way. I was seeing people posting memes like for $600 you could go to Home Depot and get yourself a guillotine. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they did, Marie Antoinette and everything, let them have cake. A lot of people are posting Marie Antoinette, let them have $600. So they're joking about guillotines, okay? Because that's this is hard times and stuff. So I saw those memes and I'm like, yeah, because you're only giving us $600. So, but will he do a solid? Will he actually do a solid before he leaves office? I mean, I don't know if they... I have a hard time seeing the Republicans agree to, $2,000 a person. Okay. That would be a heck of a stimulus check. Okay.
That's what Canada said.
Don't talk in my video, kiddo. The whole public sees this. I know Canada, my daughter made a point. Canada gets, they get a good amount of money, though. I mean, what have we got in the last 9 months? We had $1,200 a long time ago. That was gone for a lot of people. A long time ago. But let's see what's going on. Is he going to do a solid? Can he fix this? Because if they keep that $600 stimulus, he may just say no. Because that's what he's doing right now. He may just veto and that's it. All that work for nothing, right? 9 months. It's kind of frustrating. You spend 9 months and you can't make a deal. And Mitch McConnell just refused everything. And then they finally broker a deal. And then Trump's like, nope. There's the coronavirus card. That's at the bottom, swiftness. Let's get to it. 6, almost there. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. This is big stuff. Hold on one sec. Princess of Wands and Queen of Wands. Okay, so we got the Princess of Wands energy. I feel this is Pelosi. Okay, this has been my Pelosi card. And I got that Princess of Wands, especially about initiating. This is about announcements and initiation. I feel she could potentially be on board. She hates Trump, we know. Okay, but we got the princess to initiate something, and then we've got her wand fire. So she may actually be on board with increasing the stimulus. So we got that power there. That's one of the big things, but if they start cutting other programs that the Democrats want, there may be a problem. So we're going to see what's going on. But yes, that is my Nancy Pelosi card. Normally when I'm reading these guys, I'll see what's going on. What is that going to represent? Yeah, I see there's the failure card. See, that's what Trump is talking about. 7 of Pentacles. It's just not, this is a pentacle card, so it does have to do with finances very strongly. It's about a very poor harvest. It's, this is not enough money. We know that, right? We know that. I've got the 10 of Cups, which can also, for me, represent a home. People need to be able to pay their mortgage. People, there you go. What did I say? Okay, the Hangman. And what did I tell you? I said, if there's going to be possibly a government shutdown, show me the hangman. It is possible it may shut down a few days. Okay? It's getting real because he's like, I want you to cut this, and give more money to people. Okay? So it does, this is in the immediate future position. So it's very possible. Now, how long, I don't know. But it's very possible we're going to hit that government shutdown. So be prepared for it. I mean, maybe this won't, maybe, I didn't see this coming, okay? I didn't see Trump. I mean, I had a feeling he could potentially veto. I did. But I didn't have an idea that he would actually want us to have more money. This is very different for Republicans. But I do have, this is good, I've got the temperance card. Everything, I mean, it should, I kind of look at that, that's about divine timing. So I kind of get this, at the last minute we could get there. But it is very possible we could get that government shutdown. Be prepared for that. It's very possible. And this has been my Mitch McConnell card. I know it's red too. I know she's red, but you know how she is. She's fierce. Mitch McConnell, is he going to go for it though? Let's put a card next to him. Is he going to side with Trump on this? Okay, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. That could be with work and employment. I feel like maybe, possibly, with the unemployment situation and so forth, maybe an increase, possibly for the unemployed people. There is a possibility with that. I've got the Strength card. Okay, he's using his power here. He's using his power to be able to influence and stuff. And there are Republicans that still like him. Now, this is in the Self position, okay, which represents the people. For me, what I'm reading is the Happiness card, to get your wish. Ah, that's very good. Okay, but I'm not done. I did just draw the Virtue card. So I feel, I'm going to give him this. I feel he's sincere that he really wants these people help. Now, he wants to look good, okay? He wants to look good. But I do feel there is an honest intent here that he knows people are suffering. You got to remember, he's got about 75 million people who voted for him that are also suffering and stuff like that, okay? So, but he does seem to be like, no, this is not enough. Okay, so he's being honest on that and so forth. And I do have, next to the Happiness card, I do have the Sorrow card. So the people have been suffering. But I like the fact that the Nine of Cups is there, to get our wish. So that's promising. Okay, I do like the Prince of Wands. But I got the Two of Swords. So I do have the Prince of Wands. They're going to go forward with something here. But I definitely do feel the two. Actually, you know what? I know what it is. I know what it is. Because a lot of times it could be a stalemate and making a choice and so forth. But I got to remember, Thoth is different. Notice it's peace. So we got two swords. Republicans, Democrats. Now we got peace. So I actually do feel we can make a deal. But let me look. I do have the Four of Pentacles, the Power card. Okay, that's crossing failure. So what I feel like that's telling me is he's using his power to kind of overturn some of that for the people. That is positive. But yeah, he's still got his lust for power. He's Trump. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's really trying, he really wants to do this. Looking at, which I just overlapped with Virtue, the Prince of Discs. Now, as far as $2,000 a person, I would find this very hard pressed that could happen. But I do have a feel, as they know a bill needs to be passed. How long it's going to take to rewrite everything, that I don't know. How hard is it though? Okay, let's make it from 600 to 1200 again, or something like that. How hard is that to do though? But looking at the Prince of Discs, I do like the fact the Power card, the Four of Pentacles, which can show some stability to overcome this failure, overlaps. I feel we'll be able to get bigger stimulus. And I do like the fact in the outcome that peace card is there. Now, a lot of times that is to be stuck in a choice, but in thought that can be different in the sense that we've got the two swords have peace. And that's one of the big things because they've been in battle. They get two sword, right? You know, when they go and they're a battle and so forth, but then finally have peace. So I feel that's pretty good. I've also got the Prince of Wands next to it to go forward. So we got all this fire, okay, that we talked about. We got the Pelosi, you know, the initiation. And I look at that. So we've got some good here that we could do. And so I have a feeling we're going to get a bigger stimulus check. I have a feeling. They know that this bill is not going to pass. He's going to veto. He's going to veto the bill if the stimulus is only $600. And see, this is the thing, you know, he's wanting to look good. You know, he's wanting to look good. But I will give him kudos because the bill, it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. But I told you guys, Hangman, okay, if Hangman shows there could be a government shutdown, that's where everything's kind of stuck, right? It's kind of suspended. And that's why I want a Hangman to show. So they could suspend the government shutdown. That is looking like it. And then overlapping that one, I got the Two of Wands and so forth. So that's about exploring the possibilities very strongly. So that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board and they're going to have to explore what are the possibilities here? What can we make changes on? What can we do a little different? Because we got to get this bill out. We got to get all these people taken care of, you know, or they're going to build guillotines, okay? They're going to build those guillotines with their $600 and they're going to start taking our heads off. We got to do something. People are, you know, this is down to the wire. Have patience though. Okay, I do have the Temperance card. The good thing about it is normally there is a wait, and I know you all have been waiting for a long time. I have some of you that are on unemployment who are like, I need that additional money. I'm only getting a couple $100 a week, you know, people like that. It'll be right on time. So I do feel it should be right on time. We should have something, if I'm right, I try to get right with you guys. I feel we should still be able to make it in December, but they're going to have to scramble. But that government shutdown may just happen. He's not signing the bill with that only $600. It looks like he wants to give some money. It's our money. You know, it's our money. That's the crazy thing. It's ours. You know, so just, you know, give us back our money and stuff. But yeah, $600, all the taxes that we pay and all this wealth and everything. I did draw the completion card as the final card. So it's going to get completed. Okay, it's going to get completed. So yeah, I feel in December, we should still get it finished and signed in December. I almost want to say don't quote me on that because this is a hard one to predict. But I feel, no, everything looks, I feel a government shutdown. I feel it might happen for a couple of days or something. That's very possible, where they have to kind of sit there and explore the possibilities and so forth. Because he's wielding his power here. And they know they got to get it done, but it's going to get done. But yeah, looking at it with the Prince of Deaths and also the Four of Pentacles, the Power card, I am not sure if it's going to be as big of a check as he wants to give. I mean, they would have to cut a lot of stuff to be able to push that up to that dollar figure. But it's really looking like it's not going to be chump change. It's not going to be $600. It's really looking like that. So that's a good. So I'm going to give him credit this time. I'm a little concerned. I would like to kind of see what is he going to cut though. Is it things that are necessary? It may not be that great, but it looks like he's trying to do a solid this time. I'm going to give him credit. I'll give him on this one because $600. Seriously, it doesn't. Some people's car payment is $600. Okay, some people's food bill is $600, and most people's rent is over that. And everything, and people have been on unemployment, they haven't had the additional $600 and everything like that. You know, that's one of the big things. That is a challenge. So let's see what's going on. But it's very interesting. I thought I would get my prediction out real quick, but they should complete it in in December. I feel it will get finalized, but it's going to get scary. It's going to be like, here we go with the wave. Oh my God, what's going on? You know, because people want their unemployment. You know, they still want that. But a lot of people are, you know, there's going to be people who are like, you know what? If you could get us a bigger stimulus check, that's what we want. That's what we want, definitely. And I'm sure people have been blowing up his Twitter about it too. You know, that's the thing. He knows how people feel about that $600 check. Guillotine. You know, guillotine.